What begins as a lively fantasy, Stephen Sondheim's Into the Woods becomes a moving lesson about community responsibility and the stories we tell our children. Gwynne Hogan portrays an ambivalent Cinderella as she sings on the steps of the palace.
On the stairs, I was caught unawares, and I thought, well, he cares. This is more than just malice. Better stop and take stock while you're standing here stuck on the steps of the palace. You think, what do you want? You think, make a decision. Why not stay and be caught? You think, well, it's a thought. What would be his response? But then what if he knew who you were when you know that you're not what he thinks that he wants? But then what if you are what a prince would envision? But how can you know who you are till you know what you want, which you don't? So then which do you pick? Where you're safe out of sight in yourself, but where everything's wrong? Or where everything's right and you know that you'll never belong? And whichever you pick, do it quick, 'cause you're starting to stick to the steps of the palace. It's your first big decision. The choice isn't easy to make. To arrive at a ball is exciting and all. Once you're there, though, it's scary. And it's fun to deceive when you know you can leave, but you have to be wary. There's a lot that's at stake and you've stalled long enough, and you're still standing stuck in the stuff on the steps. Better run along home and avoid a collision. Even though they don't care, you'll be better off there where there's nothing to choose, so there's nothing to lose. And you pry up your shoes, then from out of the blue, and without any guide, you know what your decision is, which is not to decide. You'll just leave him a clue. For example, a shoe, and you'll see what he'll do. Now it's he and not you who is stuck with the